Hello and welcome to Intro to Psychology. My name is Steve Miller and I'm the professor that you'll have for this course. Now I'm really looking forward to this course. It's one of my favorite subjects and I really hope you can find something out of this, and my guess is you should be able to, because psychology is about you and how you became you from the inside out. Sociology looks at it from the outside and how does it influence you as an individual. So psychology is really kind of a focus on yourself. So I hope you get something out of this. Now, just to give you some perspective, this is a Gen Ed course. Now, Gen Eds are the same as what's known as liberal arts. And so it's something that all colleges in Ontario do, is provide Gen Eds into their programs. And some programs have 2 Gen Eds, some 3, and some 4. And they're just there to sort of round out your education so you don't get just focused on your core courses. You're going to be working with people, so some of these other courses are probably going to help you in your overall success in your chosen profession. Now, there's some things that we're going to need to go through before we get started. And so please watch this video that I'm making right now and watch it through to the end. There will be information that's going to help you navigate and get access to everything that you need. Now, this video is also going to have a quiz, and I'll be posting the quiz in multiple places, and I'll be able to show you some of them in this orientation video. So when you do the quiz, it's going to be 10 questions, multiple choice, and it's based on the video that you're watching, and it's also based on your syllabus. And I'll show you where you can get your syllabus so that you can be able to answer the questions. Now, what I'm going to try to do in this video is give you some key information that will help you understand this course, where things are, and how to navigate. Now, I'm going to probably highlight a few things. One thing I'll highlight is what does asynchronous mean in terms of our taking this course. And I will make sure you know where to get your syllabus, your assignment, your journals, how you can contact me, and all the other information to be successful in this course. Now, we're going to get started by beginning with the word asynchronous. Now, for our purposes here, asynchronous means that you can take this class any time of the day and any day of the week. Now, unlike your synchronous classes or synchronous online, everybody gets together on the same day at the same time and in a room or in a virtual room, and you all meet together. That's synchronous. So asynchronous, this means you can take this wherever it fits into your schedule. So I'm going to be hammering this point probably several times, is put your dates of the syllabus for due dates, journals, assignments, and tests, put them in a calendar and refer to them regularly. And I'll show you more about that as we get going. So, on that theme, while you're getting together with your calendar and walking through, putting all your course material in there, just find a place to put 3 more hours for psychology in your calendar to get done so you can watch the videos that I produce. I also encourage you to use your e-text, and I'll show you how to access that. And we'll go through the whole kit and caboodle in this. So we're going to begin. I should probably just touch base in terms of psychology. We're going to look at what is psychology. We're going to look at the science of psychology, the research-based foundation of psychology, and we're going to look at a variety of different topics that we all have something in us or about us that relates to. We'll be looking at things like consciousness. Where does it come from? What is it? Learning. How do we do it? What are the strategies of learning do we have that are research-based? We'll look at things like motivation and emotions. Where do they come from? How do we use them? Are they useful? So our course is going to be all about us. So we're going to get started now looking at Blackboard. And what's important is this: when you open up the shell, this is what you're going to see. That's me over here in the corner. This whole bit is our Blackboard shell. So we're going to start with the very first thing you should do, and it's right here. It's called Course Essentials. Students start here, and this is where you should start. These items here are what are known as modules. So this module is going to house, or some folders are going to live in here. Let's have a look. I clicked on it. I'll scroll down. So we have three places to get started that are essential. One here is if you just have a few minutes, click here and you get a little bit. I'm going to post the video that I'm making right now will be posted here as well as a couple of other places, so you should be able to find it. We have a land acknowledgement that we at Georgian College respect, and we have some Blackboard navigating resources. Now, some of that is covered in this video that I'm making. All right, so we're going to close that up because here's where I really want you to be focusing some of your attention on. And these are the essential documents and how to reach out to me. Now, to reach out to me, you just click here. Now, what I'm going to show you here is just a little bit about who I am and what my interests are. There's my email. Now, when you email me, please only use your Georgian College email to email me. The Ontario Privacy Commissioner restricts us from responding to students' personal emails. So only your Georgian email. When you send me an email, please make sure that your name is included, that the subject line is filled in. You can fill that in with hi or psychology or anything. Just don't leave it blank, please. And then tell me which of the courses of mine you're taking. So you need to let me know you're taking psychology because I teach 8 courses. And if you don't let me know what course it is, I may not be able to help you very much with your question. And then finally, there's no emails that I respond to on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are a day that I put aside to make additional videos. So I find emails to be an interference in doing that. So Wednesdays I don't. If you do email me on a Wednesday, I'll respond on a Thursday. Now here's something worth noting. Here we are at Meet Your Instructor. Now I can go back to where we came from by clicking here, or I can go to the next folder in the module here, or I can go back to navigating in Blackboard courses by closing here. I want to go to important documents, and I'm right there. Now I can go back to instructor information there, or I can go to the next one here. So you have some navigating tools available to you. Okay, this is your syllabus and assignment and journal spot. And it's really important that you get access to these things and put the dates and times of open and closed of all the dynamics of the tests and journals in the assignment into a calendar. So this little chevron will allow you to look at the syllabus. There it is. That's our psychology syllabus. Whoops. And it scrolls down. That's your textbook. And you can see all the dates that are in here. For example, test 1 is in week 5. It's on chapters 1 and 3. It opens on the 2nd of October at 8 a.m. and it closes at October 6th at 5 p.m. When it closes, it disappears. You cannot find it again. It's because it's not there. So make sure those dates and times get in because there are no extensions for missed journals, assignments, or tests. Now I make a video for all of these things. So there's a video for the syllabus. Here's your assignment. We'll do that. There's your assignment. And there's a video of the assignment. And then because the assignment is a video assignment, you're going to be using ScreenPal as a video recorder. And really, it's a screen recorder, which just means when you put a PowerPoint on your computer and play it like it's a PowerPoint show, and you go through your PowerPoint and talk, your microphone records your voice, the software records the voice and your PowerPoint, so that when you're done and you click done, it will produce a video for you. There is no other video editing that you require. It's just as simple as that. But please, spend some time to watch this video. I'm going to post it in several locations just to make sure you know that it's not a big deal to make a video. And then there's your journal and video. There's the journal, there's the video. So please take time to do and look at these and download these documents, and then please put the dates in a calendar. Now, I know not everyone is familiar with online experiences, or it may not be feeling like their best experience. Now, I put together some resources that might help you. One of them is the online success tips. Now, in this video, I walk through some important elements, one being time management. Being able to organize your time in a useful, productive way for yourself is really important. In this, I also talk about how important a calendar is, about balance in life is, and your internet connecting from home. Now that becomes important if you are sharing a house with several people and all the devices that are using the Wi-Fi. I offer some tips on how you can improve your Wi-Fi connection so that if you're taking a test online and your Wi-Fi cuts out and the test gets lost, I can't fix your Wi-Fi. So you're really going to have to put some effort in ensuring that you understand what's involved, and this video might help you. Now, and we'll get to this important element in a minute, but I'm going to say that when you do documents up, you can save them as a PDF. I require that any document that you post for me to look at or to grade must be a PDF. Now, a PDF just means that when you create something and save it as a PDF, I'll see it exactly as you saved it. And that's important because oftentimes I get stuff, used to get things handed in from students that were from different Word document producers, and I couldn't open some of them. And if I can't open it and read it, I can't mark it. So please save it as a PDF. And as I mentioned about calendars, if you prefer paper calendars, put up a paper calendar in your bathroom mirror or on your refrigerator in your kitchen. Those are two places you're going to see every day. And it will remind you what's due and when it's due. So this is just a video, and if you've used your iPhone calendar or if you've used a tablet calendar, how to set notifications to remind you. They'll ding to say, don't forget to start the assignment. Now here's the ScreenPal tutorial again. Like I said, I'm going to put it in a number of places. I'll probably be putting it in week 1 and also in week 7 probably, or week 5 or week 6. I'll put it somewhere where I'm trying to get you to make sure you view it before you make your video so that you're familiar, that it's not particularly difficult. Students that tend to do maybe not as well as they like on the assignment have left it to be done in the last week. And that's a hard thing to do. You will get compromised. Now, one of the things that's important for you is what's known as your course outline. Some of you might be choosing to take a liberal arts course in another post-secondary institution when you graduate from here. And you could, in some cases, use this course as a way of being exempted, but only if you have this document. So if you think you might, even if you don't know you will, download and hang on to this, because they're hard to get a hold of years later if you choose to do so later. Okay? Alrighty, let's go back up again. Now, instead of taking this approach, I want to let you know, just by going X, we're back where we were. There's the instructor. There's the important documents we were just at. And here we are at course material. And this is you getting your textbook. So in here, that's your textbook. It is required I make all my content based on this textbook. So it's important that you have it, that you can go along with me on the videos and see the materials and see where you can highlight and make notes yourself. This link here will take you to the bookstore where you see the image that I put up on the side there. You need the CRN for this course, which is this number right here, and your student number. the image that I've posted there shows you that those two numbers go into those two spots, and then you search for the textbook and it will pop up the book that you can then make your purchase. That's what I would like you to do. All right. That's a required text because you can use this during your test. You can use it for your assignment because you're going to need the text to help you with your assignment choice. So let's go and have a look at what else we got here. Now I'm going to close this little this folder up. Here you have, there are links in and help pages in here for you for various things like your student resources, banner, academic supports. A variety of supports for students are right in this particular one. Okay. Now the other thing we need to talk about is your content. So let's go to the first week. Every week with a number is a module, and inside is a document called, in this case, Week 1, Learning Content Breakdown. Week 2 will have a Week 2 Learning Content Breakdown. So when you open that, this is what you're going to see. Now, the content will be different for each week. Here we're just basically talking about what we're going to cover in the first week. And then we got learning objectives. These learning objectives are what come from the course outline that lets you know which learning objectives are applied for which chapter. The to-do list is a reminder of what needs to be done with this particular week. So first, watch part 1. That's it right down here. And secondly, go to assignments and tests and complete the orientation quiz. It will close on the 22nd at 5 p.m. So if you go to try to take the test at 5:01 on the 22nd, you won't find it. So make sure you find time before that deadline. Now the content will always be in a folder or the labeled weekly content. And really, it's very simple stuff that you do with YouTube videos. It's just play it, go bigger, make sure that it says HD. And if it doesn't, go here, pick it, and you're good.
Welcome to week.
Yeah, well, there he is. That's the guy. Okay. Now, in addition, I will make multiple reminders about things. Now, I'm sorry if it feels like I'm nagging, but it's really just that I don't want you to miss anything. Everything that you complete gets a grade, and every grade contributes to the overall final mark. So, for example, I'm pointing out about your quiz here. Well, quiz is journal 1. Each journal is worth 4%. You do 5 journals. Now, if you chose not to do the journals and spend your time on the assignments and spend your time on other things, then that means your overall mark can only be out of 80, not out of 100, because if you don't do 20% of the coursework, you can't get 100% on the course. You can only get 80, and that's if you get perfect on everything. All right? And then I have a little brief summary. There we go. Now, every week we'll have these. Some weeks, let's go into week 3, I think we'll go into. And we'll open up this learning content. Yeah, in week 3, we don't have the quiz anymore. Well, actually we do. We have the quiz that closes on the 22nd of that week, but we also have a journal. And it's available starting on the 18th at 8 a.m., and it's going to close on the 2nd of October at 5 p.m. Again, no extensions. Now, that's a 2-week window. So you got lots of time to go in and complete the journal. Now, I'm going to show you what this journal looks like in a moment. And there's the video. So everything is kind of the same in every week, except the content is different and what the reminders are different. So let's come back up here. All right. Now, tests and assignments. This is where everything that has a mark is going to live. So when it says on your syllabus you have a journal to do, here's where you go. If it says in your syllabus you have a test to do, here's where you go. And if it says you've got an orientation quiz, well, here it is, orientation quiz. So you just click. Now, I'm going to click here, but I want to let you know this orientation quiz is basically the same as what a test would look like. So when you do test 1, 2, and 3, it will look like this. It'll only be labeled differently. So let's have a look at how these work. When you click, you always get a little introductory page telling you some of the limits or expectations and how many points. So you start the attempt. Now, when we get this going for you, there will be this video that I'm making sitting right up here. And you've got 10 points. You've got unlimited chances. You can make 20 attempts at it if you want before the 22nd. When you're ready, you answer the question. You just click and then carry on. All tests will work that way. I will be setting them up to go one question at a time. This one hasn't been, and so I will change that, but it would be one question at a time. You can't backtrack, so you keep going forward. So take your time, do a good job. All right, so that's the quiz, and your tests will look that way. Now, journals look a little different. How I operate a journal, when you open it up, the same conditions are here. You get unlimited attempts. It's worth 4 marks, the conditions, and you can start your attempt. Now, what's different is I post a video for you. I give you a little information and ask you to consider, reflect on what surprised you. What did you learn? What didn't you know that Bo Lotto introduced you to regarding visual acuity in our eyes and how they mislead us sometimes? Always, for all journals, 3 paragraphs, not sentences, 3 paragraphs. Less than 3 paragraphs will be less than 4 marks. Consider how the content affects you, what you learned, how does it make you feel about the sensations and perceptions that you have. Are they accurate? When you're ready, click down here. You've got these, typical create elements. You can start typing and do your 3 paragraphs here, or you can drag your PDF from your computer, bang on top, and it's going to sit there, or click attach. It will provide you. So here's what will happen. Sometimes people aren't sure if their journal attachment has been accepted or not. I'm going to show you what you can do to determine that for yourself. Now, this is unrelated to a journal submission. It's just a document that I have. I'm going to call it that just because it's there. And then there's the attempt. So when I come in to mark, I see your PDF labeled Psychology Journal, and I can then read it and see it. But so can you. So try that yourself. Now, I'm going to have open for you when you come in September. You'll see this orientation quiz. You won't see this journal, and you're going to see another page here that will be for your assignment. You can complete your assignment anytime during the semester before the closing date. So if you're thinking your semester might get busy towards the end when this assignment is due, do it earlier and post it and get it out of your hair. All right? I won't be marking them until after they're submitted, but that's a time management thing for you to get it out of the way and not have to wait. You can do it. All right. I think that's everything I wanted to cover. I really do hope you enjoy this course. It's an important course insofar as that this course is focused on you. What makes you tick? How does the mechanisms that we are born with help create who we are? I think you'll find it interesting. I hope you do. And I look forward to teaching this class and seeing all of you online at some point. All right, everyone. Good luck and enjoy your time. Bye now.